Hello everybody, let's talk about gaming mice today. So I've got two Logitech gaming mice here, the G502 and the G903. Both are wireless gaming mice with RGB, and actually these are very nice mice, both of them. But I'm going to keep only one of them, and I'll tell you which one and why. So the 502, it's an ergonomic mouse, which means that if you're right-handed, it's going to be very comfortable, and I am right-handed, so this is the more comfortable between the two. And it's also got more usable buttons, because it's got all the buttons that it has to offer here on the left side and this one here. But with the 903, you know, it can be also used by left-handed people, and it's got two buttons here, and you can also have two buttons here. But because of you either use it with your right hand or left hand, you will easily access one of the sets of these two buttons. So in fact, the G502 has more usable buttons than the 903. They also have very nice scroll wheels. Both these are like really identical scroll wheels. You can tilt them, so it's very useful. You can have a free spinning mode, ratcheting mode, and yeah. So this one, the 502 has a shorter battery life than the 903. The 502 has a battery life of 40 hours with RGB and 60 without RGB, I think. The 903 has like 160 without RGB and 140 hours with RGB, or the other way around, 160 without RGB and 140 with RGB, something like that. So the 903 has got a much longer battery life. But interestingly, you know, these are about the same size and about the same weight. This one is, I think, if I remember the specs well, it's a little bit lighter than this one. But the battery life of the 903 is much better than that of the 502. But there is also one major difference here, because this is very good, very comfortable, but it has a very silly flaw, which is, just have a look at this micro USB connector here. It's very hard to access, and you would think that okay, you can just have any micro USB cable, plug it in and charge the mouse. But no, it's not true. Where do I have a micro USB cable here? You see, if you just take a normal micro USB cable and you want to plug it in, it's not gonna work. It doesn't fit in here, because the shape of this thing here is very different and very narrow, and you can only charge this mouse with the micro USB cable that comes with this mouse, which is a very stupid thing, but that's what it is. So your other option is to buy the PowerPlay mousepad which charges the mouse wirelessly, but you have to pay over 100 euros for that. So yeah, the other good thing about this is it has a compartment for the USB receiver, and although it's already heavy enough in comparison to lighter gaming mice, you can put weights here. So yeah, it's very good. So actually I'm keeping the 502 and I'm returning the 903 to Amazon, but not only because this is more comfortable. Yeah, I haven't told you why is it more comfortable actually, or why is it uncomfortable, because it's a very big mice. Just in comparison, this is my M325 small mouse, big tank mouse, and because it's very big, you have to have, I think, you have to have large hands, so larger hands than mine, for this to be comfortable. Like the 502 is much more comfortable for me because I'm right-handed, but if you're left-handed, of course the 502 is not good for you. So you can pick the 903, but For me it's too big. It's not very comfortable. Even though it has a much longer battery life, and the USB, micro USB connector here is much better. You can just plug in any normal USB cable and charge it. I'm going to return this one. And also, this is something about Amazon. I bought both of these from Amazon, but as new, and this one's really brand new, but this not. But you couldn't tell it from the packaging, from the box, from the outside. It was, you know, the package was covered or sealed with this plastic cover. So it really looked like that it came right from the factory, so to say. But no, you see this? Obviously this thing had been used, and this thing was reapplied here. Because I didn't take it off. I never use this mouse, and you can also see this is definitely used. This is definitely used. And also this one doesn't have a compartment for the receiver here. So you have to be careful when you order new stuff from Amazon. You cannot take it for granted that it's really new. You have to check it, because this one came, it looked like to be brand new from the outside, but obviously, and it's like here you cannot tell it. But if you have to look at down here, it came like this. You already know that this thing was removed and reapplied. You look at the feet, you see that it's obviously used. So this one is going back, because it's used, and also because this is not as comfortable as the 502. So this is the winner here. Sorry, just my phone was ringing. Yeah, this is a very good mouse, and actually I also like the G-Hub software for this, because you can configure these buttons here, what these do. And this is you can configure a button as the G shift button. Right now I have this one configured as the G shift, and when you hold it or press it and hold it like that, then you can configure other functionality of these buttons. So you have like 2 layers of functionality for the buttons, which is very good. For example, with this tilting function, I scroll left and right, but when I hold down the G shift, then I switch between virtual desktops, and with this one I copy paste. With these ones I go backwards forwards. With the second layer I do something else, I don't know, maybe DPI setting. With this one and this one together I cut. With this one I don't know what I configured here. DPI cycle or no idea, but you have a lot of options here. So it's a very good mouse. If you are right-handed, this is the obvious winner. If you are left-handed, this is the obvious winner. If you are right-handed or left-handed and you have large hands, this might be comfortable. Yeah, but both are really nice looking mice. This is like a weird tank. This is like a sports car race spaceship. It looks, wow, it looks great. Yeah, like a sports car. Yeah, good mice. But for me the 502 is the winner, because it's ergonomic, it's got more usable buttons, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I like it a lot. And I also have here this one here, the MX Master 3, but this is for another video. This is also a very nice mouse. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye.